ADOS family, black celebrities are not our friends. They don't have our best interests at heart. A lot of them benefit so much from the black community. A lot of them grew up impoverished, grew up in the same cities, the same inner cities that we were raised in. And they use the black community for upward mobility and social advancement. And when they get a leg up, they shit on us. They're counterproductive to our cause. They don't aid us. They don't support us. They don't speak truth to power. They don't stand up for us at all. So what is the purpose of this celebrity worship in our community? What is the purpose of glorifying black celebrities? They don't do shit for us. You saw Lil Wayne's bitch ass talking about black people need to blame ourselves for systematic racism. Now you got Trina calling black protesters animals that escaped from the zoo. She didn't speak out on systematic racism. She didn't speak out on the death of George Floyd. She didn't talk about the cause of the protest, but she only talks about essentially the effects, the protests. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read briefly through this article. I'm going to post the link to the article in the description box so that you can do further research for yourself. So let's delve into this article. Trina, the Miami-based rapper who previously appeared in the reality show Love and Hip Hop Miami, is facing heat online for her comments criticizing protest over police brutality. Trina, who is black, spoke on a radio show with rapper Trick Daddy on Monday morning about the nationwide protests that were sparked by the death of George Floyd in police custody after a Minneapolis police officer knelt on his neck. Focusing on the protests in Miami, Trina said that she wants the city to enforce a stricter curfew, with many cities across the U.S. which many cities across the U.S. have adopted amid the protests. I quote Trina now, quote, "They need to make the curfew at 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. That's how I feel." She said the curfew for Miami-Dade County is currently in place from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. Keep everybody off the streets. These animals off the streets, acting like they escaped from a zoo. Lock them up at 5 p.m. so the streets can be nice and clean. Notice how she doesn't speak out against police brutality. Notice how she doesn't speak out against systematic white supremacy and oppression. She never once mentioned George Floyd's name. She only talked about the protesters. She only talked about a stricter curfew. This is the black celebrity in 2020. They've never represented us. They never had our best interests at heart. They only care about their white relationships. They only care about their white business partnerships. I never liked Trina. I always thought that it was something shady about her, and I always thought that she was a fucking coon. Now, I'm not going to read the rest of the article. Like I said, I'm going to post the link to the article in the description box. But Malcolm called out black celebrities a long time ago. He said, why do we have, and I'm paraphrasing obviously, why do we have black celebrities speaking on our issues? Why do we have black celebrities representing us? They're not educated enough to speak out on these issues. If you look, he said, if you look at the other races, they don't have entertainers, they don't have athletes speaking on our issues. It's only the black community. And when we make these people famous, when we make these people rich and they benefit and take so much from our community, they shit on us. They don't speak truth to power. They don't represent our issues. They're not a voice for change. They shit on us like Lil Wayne and like Trina does. They all do that. So it's time out for black celebrity worship. It's time out for glorifying these black celebrities. They do not have our best interest at heart. And that's plain and goddamn simple. So let me know what you think. Make sure you like. Make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Drop a comment. I am interested to hear what you think about this subject. But I appreciate all the support. And as always, thank you for allowing me to share my views. Have a great day.